to have a TAM card.
Welcome in.
Hey, what's up?
How's everybody doing tonight? Got our captains here. Awesome to be here. We had a little bit of difficulty getting the stream going, getting everybody up here, but we've got it going. I want to welcome everyone in to the Albatross Golf League's first ever live team league draft for our spring season. I want to give all the captains a chance to introduce themselves. I am T. I'm a greenskeeper and a golf fanatic. I've still got this music going in the background. Give me a second to get that turned off here. Like I said, I love golf, all things golf. That's why I had this vision for the Albatross Golf League. I enjoy setting up the courses in real life and in the game. I'm super pumped for this season and for tomorrow's start of the Players' Championship. With that, go team party time.
This is Cosmos here. I've got to say that if there's anything I love doing, it's practicing golf. Because besides being a developer all day and every day, I will hit the indoor range 3-4 days a week, and it's just something I love to do. So clearly, I've been playing a lot of PC golf all my life. Goes back to Lynx LS, 1997, 98,
Wow.
et cetera. Got all those titles still. Don't play them anymore, but yeah, love the game. It's just something I just can't see me not doing. So I'm so happy that we've got these awesome group of players with us today. Shout out to T for putting all this together, putting all the work in. He's been awesome, and we wouldn't be here without you, bud.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Cosmos does a heck of a job with the database, all the stat tracking that you will get to see here within a week of the start of the season. He has done so much work with that. It makes this doable and fun for everyone. So hats off to him. He is the captain of Tree Little Birds. They like birdies. They like birdies big and small. It doesn't matter if it's an albatross or a condor or a little birdie. They'll take it. Our next team captain that I want to give the floor to is EvilTak, captain of the Pink Panthers. Sorry, the Pink Putters with the awesome Pink Panther logo. Really, I should be popping these logos up for you. Let's give you the floor and let me pop this logo for you.
Yeah, what's up, everyone? Yeah, I'm starting to notice a bit of a pattern here because I also love golf, like both in real life and virtually. Just played golf earlier today, in fact.
Awesome.
Nice.
So, yeah, I love golf, and I've really loved what T and Cosmos and everyone have done with this league. And I'm a relatively new member, I guess. I don't know how long everyone else has been here, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, Linaric's also been here a lot longer than I have, so I'm still trying to catch up. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to this season.
Awesome. We are happy to have you. Most people probably don't know yet, but EvilTak is an amazing player at this game. You are going to see his name at the top of the leaderboard every week, and you are going to wonder how he got there. And I would tell you, it's a lot of hard work and practice. This guy, he has put in the time, and now it's paying off. He sat kind of second fiddle to Linaric for a few of our seasons. By a few, I mean about 6, and couldn't seem to be beat was Mr. Linaric here. But finally, EvilTak has figured something out, and now we've got a huge battle in Tier 1. These two guys are top of that tier. So with that, let's give it up for Linaric.
Hey, everyone. This is Linaric. I live out in Las Vegas, and I am a horrible golfer in real life. I have a nasty slice, and I haven't played in a few years, so in my head, I've corrected it. I just haven't put it into practice. And I look forward to this season. It should be a lot of fun. I've kind of abandoned my practice approach for a purely mathematical approach to every shot.
Yes.
So if I combine the two, I think I can give Evil a run for his money this season.
I do not doubt it. And these two are going to make excellent captains as they know this game in and out. They're going to be able to give their teammates tips, tricks about each course. And I know Linaric was my teammate at one point in time. And so he definitely helped my scores go a little bit lower than they would have. He'd remind me, hey, hole 8, don't hit it long. That would save me a couple strokes right there. So Linaric, captain of the 4 Horsemen team. Let's get that. See if I can get that graphic up here. There we go. There's the 4 Horsemen graphic. Is it still switching around? There it is. Okay. Got the 4 Horsemen graphic. Awesome. Captain Linaric. We've got Tree Little Birds. Cosmos sitting there. Top of your middle of your screen there. Party Time. That's my team. T. I'll be the captain of that one. And we got the Pink Putters with EvilTak. So with that said, we've got the teams announced and the captains and all the cool logos and everything. Now it's time to get down to the fun part. But before we do that, I just kind of like to know, we're all golf nuts here, or at least golf nerds, one of the two. Who is everyone's pick to win the Players' Championship? If you had to just pick one guy, not I don't want you to tell me Rory and John Rahm and Dustin Johnson. Just pick one of them, and I'll start it off. I'm going with a guy that I just like, and that's Xander Schauffele. I really like his game. I feel like he's a little bit underrated. But he's a grinder, and he has that just positive mentality to get it done in tough conditions. They're expecting 25-mile-an-hour winds on the weekend and definitely some rain. So, Cosmos, who you got?
That's some serious wind there, but I'm going to go with Patrick Cantlay.
Oh, that was my next choice.
Yeah, I'd like to see how he does.
They're
That's
buds. They're buds. I don't know if you knew that, but they became very good friends. They had like a similar coach out there in SoCal, and they ended up. That's why they played that TPC Louisiana tournament together, because they just groove. Yep. And Cantlay is the mathematical grinder, thinker. Just super in the zone, and Schauffele finds the zone by just smiling and having fun, and so they work really well together. So that's awesome. Linaric, who you got?
Well, contrary to popular belief, I'm not a huge golf nerd.
Okay, all right, I'll take that one.
So I'm gonna pick Victor Hovland.
That's a good choice. He's an excellent ball striker, and if it gets wet, those darts that he throws will be sticking, and he could be dangerous.
I got most of my info off of the betting odds from Las Vegas.
Does not surprise me. Casino man. Does not surprise me. Evil. Last but definitely not least.
I haven't been keeping up with the game as much recently, so I don't really know who's in form and who's in not. But I will say a person I would really, it's most likely not going to happen, but a person I would really like to see win again would be Ricky Fowler. I don't even know if he's playing.
He's not. He has not got into the Players this year, and he unless he wins before the Masters, he won't be in the Masters either. So,
well, let's see who's playing then. I haven't even looked at the player list.
The top guys are playing, but there's a lot of young guys this season that just seem to be, making their appearance and making their names known.
I would like to see an underdog win. Like, I was rooting for, I forgot what tournament it was, but that Sachit Tigala guy.
Oh,
He
yeah,
was
Sahith Theegala.
yeah,
Yeah, an
Sachit.
Indian player.
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah, I was really rooting for him to win because I'm a big underdog fan.
Same.
So I would love to see an underdog story this time. See someone who's never won before become the players champion.
That would be cool.
You could bet him right now at plus 37,000.
So 100 bucks wins you 37,000. Is that right?
I believe that's how that works.
That's insane.
I actually don't bet.
Yeah,
The current
that is
favorite
how it works.
is Colin Morikawa at plus 1,100.
Yep, that sounds right.
Wow. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me either. Speaking of underdogs and feel-good stories, I know we want to get this draft started, but we've kind of got off topic, so I want to just bring up a feel-good story here. Thank you for the follows and everything. I can't see who's doing that, but oh, Chad. Chad's in the chat. What's up, Chad?
Hey,
He's saying that Colin has this in the bag. Open champ with precision iron play and a relatively tight short course. He's not wrong, guys. He is not wrong at all. Great insight from one of our AGL members, Chad. And what I was going to say is the Puerto Rico Open. Ryan Brim was forced to either get a solo second, and he'd remain conditional status on the PGA Tour. It means he gets a selected amount of starts. Instead, with his wife on the bag, Ryan Brim went on to a 6-stroke lead, I think, within the first couple rounds and held that through to the final round, and he won by 6 strokes. Got first, and he's got full status on the PGA Tour now. He was gone for a medical leave, and they gave him some type of extension, and that's a feel-good story. This is a guy, I don't think he's ever won on the PGA Tour, and this was his first thing, and to do it with your partner on the bag like that, I think that was just a super special moment that I just wanted to share to any golf fans out there. Ryan Brim, he will be playing at the Players, and that's a player that, although he has a victory on the PGA Tour, I would definitely be rooting for him. That would be awesome. Back to back.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so we've got through that fun stuff. Now to the serious stuff. The AGL serious stuff. Let's see what graphic I've got here. Still got the pink putters up, huh? Let's stick with that theme because pink putters are going to have the first pick of the first tier, which is very easy. EvilTak is selecting himself to tier 1, slot 1. He
Can I
has
select
proven,
someone else?
just like me, I'll be on your team. Tier 1's very easy. We've got 2 captains that crush, and I'm hanging in there. Some weeks I seem to put up a fight with them. Some weeks I'm a little bit struggling, but I'm going to be the 3rd man in tier 1, and with that, the Tree Little Birds and Cosmos get the last pick of tier 1.
all right. You cut out there. Couldn't hear you.
Did I cut out?
Yep.
Oh.
You said I got the first pick of tier 1, and then.
Oh, that's it. That's all
Okay.
I said. Yep. No,
All
you're
right,
good.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I just realized I've got something to do here. There you go. You're on the clock.
Oh shit. Okay, here we
You've
go.
got 20 seconds.
Well, based on some limited data, I think based on that, what we're going to see on tier 1 for the Tree Little Birds is going to be Shark Bus.
Okay. We're having a
Welcome
little bit
to
of,
the team.
We're having a little bit of an issue with that clock. I'm not sure what's going on with it. It just keeps resetting for about 6 seconds. Let me see if I can't fix that. Shark Bus. Heck of a player. I've heard that this guy played collegiate level golf. and he has
Yes.
probably an innate knowledge of the game. If you're playing on that type of level, yeah, I think you're probably a pretty darn good player.
Absolutely.
I'm
Looking forward to playing with him.
trying to get this clock fixed here. It's struggling a little bit. Let's test this clock out. Cosmos, remind me, who is up in tier 2? What team has the first pick in tier 2?
We are looking at yourself.
Myself. Okay, good to know. Let's see if I can party time. It even kind of matches my shirt, the logo. Not bad. Let's see if this clock works for me while I pull up my draft sheet. You guys can watch that clock and tell me. I need to get to my notes here. I've got the first pick in tier 2. And with that pick, it is so tough to know where to go with this. I've got to go with my gut, and I've got to pick a guy who has put as many hours into this game as I have, and select PNAC with the first pick in tier 2 for party time.
Cool. Yeah, I don't think your clock's working.
Is it just resetting to at
Yeah,
26 or
like after
something?
21, it goes back up to 30. That's what it looks like.
Okay, I'm not sure why it's doing that. It's been working the rest of the time, but obviously it's having some type of an issue. So we won't even worry about that clock. It's a cool
We'll go by
graphic.
the honor system.
Yeah, it's a cool graphic. I could just tell you, we could just have it counting down, and then there's 9 seconds. And then it goes back up to 30. But no, it was a good idea. I really liked it, but for some reason we're having an issue on stream with it, so we will not worry about that. Pick 2 in tier 2, I believe, goes to 4 Horsemen and Linaric.
Alrighty. I think I'm gonna have to go with Trey Tool.
Trey Tool. Wow, okay. He did play very well at Bay Hill. That's a solid pick. Tier 2, pick 2. Trey Tool to 4 Horsemen. And with that, who's up next? It looks like Pink Putters.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna let scores do the talking here and pick Kava King. Don't really know. Haven't met the guy, but his scores shoots pretty low, and that's all I need. So
That's a very good pick. He did have a top 5 in one of the placement rounds, which was a great score. He just had another couple rounds where it wasn't quite as high, but maybe with a little guidance, he could be a top of tier 2 player.
yeah,
Awesome.
I'm hoping so.
Great selection. Guilty Kayaking, also AKA Chini Tacos. Okay, we are back up and running. Obviously fighting a few technical difficulties here at the Albatross Golf League, but that's okay. We're doing the live draft. I'm here with the team captains. If you've been watching in, you kind of know a few of these things already. What's going on here with my screen? Let's make sure we got it all up and running. Guys, can you hear me?
Yep, loud and
Yep,
clear.
I can hear
Yep.
you.
Okay, let's try to get through this. I don't trust this internet right now. We're obviously having some type of issue, so we're going to try to get through this. Remind me, Cosmos, my fellow PGA manager, where are we at? I think kayaking, guilty kayaking. I was trying to tell a joke about how when I first saw his name, it's guilty kayaking, but I read it as guilty kayaking, and for whatever reason, I can't seem to get that out of my head. So me and Cosmos here will be talking, and I just can't help but say kayaking. So I made it kind of a joke in our power rankings notes for the draft.
So we want to know later what the story is behind the name.
Yes.
Why are you guilty?
Yes.
And what happened?
Yeah, like why are you guilty kayaking? Is it because it's so dangerous that your wife's like, please don't do this. Don't do this to me. You could die. And you're like feeling guilty about it, or like please try to explain to us exactly why. We really are curious. I do want to touch on a couple things that I kind of skipped over as we got through that first couple tiers. The AGL Team League, obviously we have 4 teams, 4 captains. We already went through all that. Each team is going to draft 5 players into tiers with like-skilled players. Starting in Tier 1, all the captains have been provided with a draft power ranking sheet. It details each player in the league's performance history. The numbers show a very tight race in Tiers 2 and 3. And really, that starts pretty much after our top 2 guys that are sitting with us here tonight, Linaric and EvilTak. So it's a very close race between about players 2 and really 12. It's awfully close. We are going to monitor those tiers, and if a couple weeks pass and down the road we see that whether it's intentional or most likely unintentional, because we're going to start playing and everybody's going to be wanting to practice more. If it becomes apparent that a player is in the wrong tier, we will adjust those tiers, what we call a retroactive tier balance, and that ensures that each player will be in the correct tier. This season, as players complete their team rounds, they're also competing in our solo race for individual prizes. The solo points race has its whole own set of scoring, a whole own point system, which we'll break that down at a later date, and that will be available prior to the start of the round in the Discord, prior to the start of the season. Also, the team point system is very simple. Each tier has 4 players, so each tier has a total of 4 points available to those 4 players. And how we give away those points is first gets 1.15, and then each position down goes down by 0.1, or a tenth of a point. So a tenth of a point separates first, second, third, and fourth, with 4th place rounding it out at 0.85. That system will also be made available so that you can see that all before the season starts. This season will be 8 weeks or 2 months long. We have some voting up in the season for courses, also for round length. It looks like we're right now leaning to go ahead and do 2 rounds per week. So that means we're going to have a total of 16 rounds over 2 months. You'll have 1 week from Sunday at 6 Central Time, which we're actually about to spring forward. So it's actually going to move ahead to 7 p.m. Central Time. 7 p.m. Central Time Sunday to the following Sunday at the same time. We are going to have a prize pool of over $150 that we're going to give away to the winning team. $75 will go to the winning team. $50 is going to go to the solo flight winners. We're going to separate the players into 4 or 5 flights. And we're also going to do an honorable mention, a most improved, and what we're going to label as the Discord star, which is whoever participates or is most active in our AGL server on Discord. We're going to be giving away those prizes in the form of gift cards, which we will have all that information available in the Discord. Without further ado, let's get back to our Team League draft. I see that I've lost Mike. Maybe just I've lost Cosmos's video here, but hopefully you guys can still hear me. Hopefully I'm still going.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I was a little worried that I lost it again. Okay.
I was having camera difficulties. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, that's what I was checking on.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back on.
Nope, you're good. We can see you loud and clear. With that, let's go ahead and draft our final player, I believe, into tier 2. Or do we still have 2 players left?
I think Cosmos just drafts himself.
I drafted. Yeah, draft myself.
Okay. Great. Yes, you're the last player. That's right. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the draft ranking sheet right now. So we move on to tier 3. Yes, if you would pull that up for me, that would be great.
And I'll take the first pick on that one.
Okay.
And for my first pick, I'm going to go with someone who has as many hours in the game as I do, and I'm mostly on idle, and that would be Corb.
Wow, great pick. Tier 3, very strong. Corb is a guy who plays, and I want you guys to know, he plays the TGC Beer League, and a few of the other guys do as well. But he plays it with no grids, and he still competes and makes the cut each week. So very impressive. He's going to have to get used to the grid a little bit on ours. We do play with the grid, but his scores are impressive. He's going to be a great fit at tier 3 for you.
For sure.
And Cosmos, who has the next in the draft? I'm going to let you run.
That'll be yourself.
Oh, that's myself. Okay. Thank you. Pull up my draft notes here. With my pick in the 3rd round, I am going to actually take somebody based off of a profile picture. Okay? I know that sounds crazy, but when you see somebody and they've got Bryson DeChambeau's face as your profile picture, hitting bombs. I don't know what if it was his face or not, but Bryson DeChambeau is one of my favorite players. He's a scientist. He's the mad scientist. He's great. So I'm hoping that Finn Mac will be a great fit. Finn, drafting you to party time. Let's. We've got the stream going. We're gonna forget the internet service provider and just go straight for the phone mobile hotspot. We might still not have the greatest connection, so we're gonna try to get right through this. Mike, lead us off here. Where are we at?
So I think we've got Linaric just finished tier 3 Pablo.
Yep. I chose Pablo. I'm very happy with that pick. I can't believe I got Pablo.
That's a
Good
great
choice.
pick.
Yep. And that leaves Pink Putters as the final pick of tier 3.
Okay. So just so I know, so Finn's gone, Pablo's gone, Corb's gone for this tier, right? In this round.
Yes, Corb went to Cosmos and Tree Little Birds. 4 Horsemen just picked up Oblotomy, and I picked up Finn.
Okay, I'm gonna have to see here. I'm not
Pink
quite
putters are on
sure.
the clock. As soon as the clock goes back to
Uh,
30, your time is done.
Yeah, don't worry. You have 30
You
seconds.
have plenty of
okay, okay,
time.
okay. All right.
Oh,
All right. I think I'll take. I was debating whether or not to, but yeah, I'll just take. I think again, I'm gonna let their performance do the talking and choose EvilTak. Or I was debating against taking or debating for taking someone else that I know better and have played with, but I'm just gonna let their performance do the talking.
EvilTak was one that he was very difficult for me to put my finger on. Uh, he has some scores that are lights out, and he can be a force to be reckoned with. So where did he sneak in there? Tier, does that round up tier
That's tier 3's done.
tier
Yeah.
three's done? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Tier
EvilTak
4.
to the pink putters. Tier 4.
Tier
Oh,
4.
is it me again?
Linaric, 4 horsemen.
Oh, okay.
Linaric.
Oh, I expected EvilTak to get this pick.
No.
Based on the draft order I've got in front of me, 4 horsemen is up first on tier 4.
All right.
Yep.
I want C-Bar.
Okay. Next, it would be pink putters.
And next me. Okay. Okay, I've seen. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Hungry Neblin. I think this is a relatively easy decision for me because I've seen him play. So.
Yeah. Solid. Very solid player.
Yep.
And he's only going to excel more as the season goes along. I think he's new to these tougher settings, as are some of these other players. So I expect to see tiers changing, and as the season goes, we don't expect to make any big changes unless it's just a glaring mistake by us in this draft. But
Mm-hmm.
with what the information that we got, I mean, he is a power player there. Good pickup.
Yeah.
It was either him or Cube Cast, but
Yep. And so who has the next pick?
That would be myself.
I thought
So
so.
for 4th tier, I will go with Cubecast.
Yeah, I was afraid he was gonna get scooped up before I had a chance to grab him. Let's see who else we got in there. This is tier 4. And I'm the last pick, aren't I? Yeah. I'm gonna pick up Mark.
You are.
I'm gonna pick up Mark, and probably would have picked up Mark even if I had the first pick. And I'll tell you why, guys. Mark, his name in game is Dwayne the Sock Johnson. I mean, you can't make up a name like that without being able to come into this league and win you some matches. I think he's got an Australian flag. He is an Aussie, I believe. The guys down under always seem to be good around the greens, so that's what I'm looking forward to. Let's go, Mark. Join party time.
Awesome.
And on to tier 5.
Tier 5, pink putters go first.
okay, finally. And I see we have what 4 people remaining.
Yep.
I've only seen one of them play, so I'm just gonna go with them. So I'm gonna pick One Mouse Gaming.
That's a great pickup. He is a streamer. He plays a lot of a variety of games. He streams them. I mean, he seems like he streams damn near every day of the week, and he's got a lot of people watching him. So that's a really big pickup. Nice job. And who is up next?
Next, myself, tier 5. For my pick, tough choice, but I am going to go with Joey Love, JB.
JB. Nice. And I think that brings up myself. Is that correct?
Yep, you're next.
Okay. I'm just going to go with my gut here. And I'm going to pick a player that I feel like is a sleeper pick. And he might just blow this thing whole. I mean, he might mess our whole tier system up. And people are gonna be like, he was sandbagging. I'm gonna say, well, no, we just got on and did some team captain player bonding, and this guy's Tiger Woo. He's Mr. Tiger Woods that just got inducted into the Hall of Fame. And so I've got to go with Money. Read Money. That's who Party Time will be taking in the final tier.
Great.
That leaves me with a tough decision then.
It is tough.
I think I'm gonna go with Reinhardt for my last pick.
Are you sure you're running out of time? You need to make your final decision.
Final answer.
Okay, you got it in just in time. 4 Horsemen, select Reinhardt. I feel like that's a very powerful name and could also be a sleeper. I know I've seen his name on the TGC Beer Leagues. That means he's at least completing 4 rounds a week, and with Linaric's help, he could become another player that disrupts these tier system that we got here. I'm excited to announce that the stream is actually working. Who would have ever guessed that I should have just gone straight for the mobile hotspot instead of the, gig internet? Let's go for the 15 megabyte download speed and whatever it is 4 up instead of the gig down and whatever it is up. So sorry about the technical difficulties, guys. Thank you for bearing with me, whoever did. I'll try to figure out if I can go back and chop some of these clips up and get some type of consistency through there, but I that might be a tough task for even myself. I do want
You're
to
a
thank.
master editor, dude. It'll make it look good.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, if anyone can do it, it's gonna be you.
Well, that's some very high praise from some very great comrades here and competitors. You guys are my friends, and I look forward to becoming friends with every one of the players here. We've got a great group of guys. We've got a couple other guys that they're in the solo leagues. They're not going to play in the team league this year of their own choice, which helped us out. We have a round even number of 20. If anybody needs any help, any tips and tricks, all 4 of us are around to do that. We're not always around all the time, or we have lives and jobs and all those sorts of things, but we do want to see everyone grow and get better and enjoy the game. So if you're finding yourself frustrated or anything like that, reach out and we'll be happy to help. Like I said, thank you for bearing with us. I don't really know that we have a whole lot else to talk about other than, like I said, I am, let's see, what time is it? It's 11:30 Central Time, and I fully expect that I will be up watching the players tee off in the morning. I'll probably stay up a little bit, and any players that want to jump on and play a quick round or two, I'll probably do that. And after that, hey, thank you. Any players that want to get on and play a few rounds, that's great. And then I'm going to hit the hay and get up for the Players Championship in the morning. This is one of my favorite tournaments at an amazing course. I don't know if you guys saw in the earlier stream, we did talk about the prize pool for this season. It's over $150. I will get into more detail about how that can be divided up and who can win what. But we do have a Discord challenge where who is ever the most active on Discord is going to get something. We have got an honorable mention. We got a most improved. So it's not just that the best players are going to win. It's going to be prizes for everybody. And yeah, if anybody wants to hop on and play a few rounds, let's do it. And then I'm going to be up watching the players. And oh, that's what I was going to announce. I'm sorry, I skipped right over it. I teased it a little bit in the golf stuff thread. We will be starting off our spring season of the Albatross Golf League with TPC Sawgrass and our own Players Championship for March. It will be the March monthly championship for the green jacket at the Players Championship. Someone please take the green jacket from EvilTak right off the bat. I mean, I love you, Evil, but
I'm gonna
if
get
that
it.
thing was changing hands every month, no one would be happier than myself.
Would be a lot
So
more fun.
I think so. I think we're gonna have a great season, and I look forward to getting to know everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a good time. Looking forward to it. There's a lot of faces that is going to bring a lot of excitement to the game, I think. So let's have a good time and have fun with one another. Get out there and play some golf.
Yeah, likewise, looking forward to it.
Same. Linaric, the sleeper.
Yeah,
He's
I'm looking forward to this.
he's the silent killer. All of a sudden, you're gonna see his name at the top of the leaderboard every time too, and you're gonna start wondering, what am I doing here? But that's why we've got the tier system. I can't wait to show you guys a little bit more about the solo points race. It's a lot of fun, and thank you for joining us. Until next time.
Good luck,
See you
players.
guys.